Hi friends, good evening. Hope you have seen a good fall today in Nifty, and this we actually predicted on second week of September itself, that from 17th September market may turn bearish because of the Astro combination, and there is one more important day which is happening on 22nd, and 24th is also a very important day. So let's see whether it is going to take support at 22nd September, because 22nd September high and low is very crucial, and there is a major one more trend change is happening on 24th. So these two dates are very crucial, which I already mentioned in the PPT. And I've mentioned that from 17th September, global market will start bleeding, and it is already started. 17th it was little down, and then today it was literally bleeding. First, I'll go to the PPT and I want to discuss something, and from there I want to show some important thing to you, so that we'll try to make some money out of it. Okay, first I'll go to my PPT. From there we'll start. Okay, so this is which I wrote on 6th September. I think I would have wrote on 5th September because it's a weekly observation. And I clearly mentioned that Astro is bullish from 6th September to 17th September. But we will use 7th September high and low. Please remember this, 7th September high and low to take a positional trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay. 6th September, Astro given a bullish view on banks, auto and pharma. And from 17th September to October 22nd, things will not be in good shape. So clear warning is given from here itself. On 17th September to October 22nd, things will not be in good shape. Okay. Maybe 17th September will be a Black Friday. That is what I mentioned. And this 17th September actually goes to global markets, not for our Indian market. So 17th September, Nasdaq, Dow, everything closed little red, and today it was literally red. So this is the first observation which I want to give you. And see, these are the important dates which I already marked, and you guys are seeing every day. Okay, these are three important. First, 31st August, second, 7th September, third is 14th September, and 22nd September is yet to come. Okay, 31st August, the low was 16,916. Please remember this number, 16,916. Okay, and today Nifty, it came and touched this number 17,637, sorry, 367, and closed little above it. Okay, and I've already mentioned yesterday itself that 14th September low number holds the key. See, please remember, whatever I am writing in PPT, see, this is what I have written yesterday, and whatever I am writing new, I will be marking with the underline. So this is what you need to read. Okay, so I'll mark like this. So this is a new, this is for today. Okay, so now 17th September high and low holds the key for both the indices. So what happened today? It came and touched 17,367. I think the low is roughly from 17,363. Okay, and closed little above it. Okay, above 367. And now the next number to watch out is 17,287, which is the low of 7th September. Okay, and there is one more important support is at 17,266, and any close below 17,208, it is highly bearish for the week. Okay, please remember these numbers, and I have already marked, I have already mentioned everything in the PPT. If you go and read all this, all these number is already there, and the 1703 is our weekly game changer number, which I sent you in the morning itself, because I had some important karma to do today. So in the market open itself, I've sent that number, and today exactly it went and touched the bullish number, and from there it started falling. That is what happened today. Okay, and as I already mentioned, 17,576 is a very important number, and today it closed well above that. and all the stocks broken 1 hour system number, so that our stop loss got hit today. See, now I'll go on. These are the stocks which we already recommended, which are in our investment radar for this month. And if you see, once again, see, all these stocks are already achieved third target. And if you take Canara Bank, it's already achieved third target. IOC, it's already achieved second target. So most of the counters, they already achieved second and third target, and then it came and hit our stop loss. So that, even though it came and hit our stop loss, we haven't lost money, because we closed all this. Here we would have closed 25%, here we would have closed 25%, and here you would have closed 25%, and the last 25% got hit at 159. This is what you need to do. Okay, so even though the stop loss got hit in many of the counters, we haven't lost money. We closed well above the profit, as well as the stop loss is well above our buy price. Okay, so only 3-4 are left. One is IOC is still there, Amara Raja is still there, and I think M&M Finance is still there. Okay, the rest everything hit the stop loss. Absolutely no problem. Again, we will initiate the buy whenever it is appropriate. Okay, and this number you need to be very, very crucial on Nifty futures. That also I mentioned in the PPT on the first page, 36,743 and 17,251. Okay, these two numbers in Nifty futures. Okay, so that also I mentioned here. Big number to watch in Nifty futures is 17,251, and Bank Nifty future is 36,743. And there will be one more big rally in metals in the month of October. People are talking, I know, very negative about China. I think some bad news is going to come, and then that is why metals are bleeding. But we predicted that metals will bleed from 17th September long back, and today Tata Steel, most of the metal stocks are down by 10%. But anyway, I'm going to show you something surprising in metals in the later part of my video. Just watch it. Okay, so now in case if the metal turns on the upper side, these three counters, sorry, I think one second, it is okay. So I've already clearly marked. So these three stocks which we are going to buy in case if there is a turnaround in metal counters. Okay, and October month I've already mentioned another big move in metals is there. Okay, and watch out for this guy. Something really interesting is happening in this counter, Bajaj Finance. Again, it closed in between 13th September, which was a major trend change date, and today also, even though the market was not good, but this guy closed in green, and it went up very high, and it closed very near to this number, which was the 13th low. Okay, so watch out for this counter. And M&M Finance is still in my radar. And okay, then I'll close this PPT, then I'll go to TCD, then we will talk about the TCD now. Okay, so this is the TCD. See, I have already mentioned in the PPT that from September 20th, more than 25 companies, if you see 1, 2, 3, it is going on. The list is going on like crazy till September 21st. There are many counters are coming in TCD. So we will select the best one, and then we will take it forward. Okay. So now I'll go to the graph. I want to show you something in the graph. We will discuss from the charts perspective. Okay. Okay. So this is Nifty on a 1 hour candle. This is Nifty on a 1 hour candle. So I have clearly marked 14th September low was 17,367, and today it came and touched and closed above. Okay, and these are the three numbers which I mentioned there, which is 17,287, which is 7th September low, and this number which is 17,268 is the daily super trend level, and 17 below 17,208 is bearish for the week. Okay, this is for Nifty. Now I'm going to show you something. Okay, so this is based on my system. Okay, so you all know that, one second, one Singapore guy is disturbing me a lot. Okay, so because he plays in Nasdaq and that. Okay, so now this is Nifty. This is my system blue color line, and this is my system red color line. When it close below the red color line, it is bearish. Okay, so now if you go back, this guy has given a buy at 10,334. Okay, on a daily candle. Until now, it has not given any sell. This can be used for even mutual funds. Okay, so it has roughly given 7,000 points rally. There is no sell. There is no sell anywhere. Okay, so now what I am saying you is, keep whatever I'm going to discuss, keep the astro apart. I'm going to discuss only about numbers. Okay, and my system. So now this red color line, in case if it close below the red color line, then it is bearish. But if I put the line, this blue color line and red color line, this is nothing but 31st August high and low. Okay, so this is 31st August high and low, which I already mentioned in the PPT. The low of 31st August is 16,915. Okay, so now my red color number also, my system also, it is coming and touching this number, which is 16,915. So in case in the next 2 days, if the market comes to 16,915 and takes a support from here, the rally will be much bigger, because whenever it comes and touches and takes the support on the yearly dates, which is March 21st and June 21st, September 21st to 23rd, and December 21st. So whenever it comes and takes a support on that particular day, the rally will be much bigger. You can go and do your back testing. You can take the date of that March 21st, September 21st, June 21st, September 21st and 23rd, and this time it is 22nd and December 21st. Okay, so whenever it comes and closes below, and then once it breaks the high of that 21st March or June 21st, the rally will be much bigger. So now what I'm saying you is, this date is very crucial. Okay, which is 31st August, and the low was 16,916. Until now, whenever it comes and touches this blue color line, the previous on my system, it bounced only. See, if you go back and check, see, it has come, it came and touched the red color line and bounced. Again, it came and touched the red color line and bounced. So it has never given this red color line from 10,000 level. Okay, so now this 16,915 holds the major number. So whatever number we are discussing here, which is 13,303, 17,218, all this is for intraday trading or positional. But this one, it's going to be a major number, and in case if it takes the support, I think possibility we may even go and touch 18,600 level, and whatever upper targets which I already mentioned in the PPT. I think if you go back and check the PPT in the downside slides, you can see all the targets. So now 16,915 is the key number for Nifty. Okay, I'm talking about the spot. Now if you go and check Bank Nifty, why I'm saying Bank Nifty is much bullish than Nifty is because, see, Bank Nifty gave a sell indication, but it is not actually a sell because none of the candle closed below this sell. So it is bullish only. So according to me, it has given a entry at 24,196, and from there it is moving up. Even though if I consider this as a sell signal, because of the sell is initiated here, recently it has come to buy. Okay, and this happened on 2nd September. Okay, from there it is moving up. So in case if this guy comes to 35,205, I really doubt it will come to that level. My number is 35,927 to 35,721. So these two numbers which I already marked here. Okay, 35,927 and 35,729. These two numbers. In case I'm talking about in case if the market comes down and takes a support from here, this guy will give a phenomenal move. I'm talking about Bank Nifty. Okay. So the number to watch out is these two numbers, 35,927, 35,729. Okay. So this is for Bank Nifty. Now we will go and talk about metals. Okay, so this is day candle. First, today it has broken my system number. This is the red color line. It has broken today, and there is one more support at 712.1229. Okay, because this fluorescent color blue line, it gives a mega support which is 1229. But I am not concerned about this. I am concerned about this. So now people are talking about China, all that problem. I don't care about all that. In case if it comes to 1081 level, okay, or even 1149 level, I will try to accumulate this counter because this is on a weekly. Okay, I will try to accumulate this counter around this level, and if it comes to this level, it will bounce back. It will bounce back. Okay, so now if you go, it has given a buy here which is 520. In my system, it has given a buy at 520. Until now, there is no sell, and even in daily, it is not sell. It is still green color only. It is bullish only. Okay, so it has given a buy here at 433. Okay, so till now there is no sell. So when it is in green color, and that too in weekly, where I have only another 150 points more, if it comes to this level which is around 1100 level, I will buy Tata Steel for October month. Okay, and if you go and see JSW Steel, it is very near. Okay, so 583 is a good level to enter. The stop loss is not more than 5 rupees. You can take 1% as your stop loss, and please go long in these counters in the month of October. Or if you get the opportunity in the next 5-6 days, you please buy. The stop loss is 1%, but please maintain the stop loss. Okay, and Jindal Steel weekly, see, it is already in my system number. Okay, but I avoid Jindal Steel. Why? Because on a daily it is already in sell. Okay, so I will avoid Jindal Steel. That's what I've told you much before itself. Kindly avoid Jindal Steel. Okay, and we will talk about sale now. Today it has given a sell, so I will avoid sale even if it comes to buy on a weekly level. See, in sale in weekly, it has come to my buy number. The last support is 102.75. People can take a chance here also. Buy at 102.55. Stop loss 1.5%, or 1.5%. I'll keep 99 as stop loss. 2 rupees, 3 rupees is fine for a bigger bet. Okay. In case if it moves from here, it will definitely move 15% from here. So for giving 1.5 rupees, stop loss, 1.5% stop loss, I think 20 rupees is a good gain. Okay, and my favorite here is Hindalco. Okay, weekly it has to come to 340. Very doubtful. So I'll go to daily. Okay, so now daily, if it comes to 418 level, I will take a entry in this counter. So my favorites are Nalco, Tata Steel, and Hindalco. Okay, so now we'll go to Nalco. On a daily front, 79 is a good level to buy. With a stop loss of 76.50. 2 rupees is the stop loss, and weekly is far away. Weekly is somewhere around 64. I doubt whether it will come to 64. Let's see. I don't know. But anyway, when you are buying anything on the daily, you need to keep your stop loss. The stop loss is nothing but 1%. For Tata Steel, easily you can give 14 rupees for at least 200 rupees gain. For at least 200 rupees gain. Okay. So, and IT, yeah, today there is a RSI negative divergence in IT as well as in metals, and there is no RSI, divergence in Nifty, Bank Nifty, Auto, Pharma. There is no divergence, negative divergence at all, even though the market was bleeding today. Okay, so this is what I want to discuss, and we will discuss our international market also. Okay, so this is Dow today. It has broken. See, now it is exactly, it is giving sell, and now the sell is gone, so sell is coming. Okay, now see, this is the important red color line, and it has broken today. And fortunately, when I opened, it is giving sell. Let's see. I don't know how, whether it see the sell is gone. Okay, even if it is that one rupees is matter for that candle. Below 1 rupee it is sell, above 1 rupee it is buy. But I don't know. We need to go and see only on the closing time whether it is going to be a sell or it is going to close in green only. Okay. And one more thing. Tomorrow, in case if it is not closing below this candle, please remember, tomorrow, if it is not closing below this candle, then it's a U-turn again on the top. And 200-day SMA of Dow Jones is at 33,193 level. Okay, another 500 points down. Okay, so now it is still in green. I don't know. I will close the system and go to sleep. So whether it's going to be a sell here or buy, I don't know. But anyway, today it closing below after a long time. This is all happening after a very long time. So if you go and check Dow, see it is given a buy at 29,407. And the last time it came and touched my blue number here at 33,000, and then it bounced. And first time it is closing, I don't know, it is trading now below this red color line. Okay, and now if you go to S&P, it's showing sell. And one good thing is, yeah, this guy Nasdaq. So this was a huge gap down, and still it is in green only. It has not come to sell. Sell number. Maybe I'll take the screenshot tomorrow morning and send it to you. So today's candle high and low is very crucial. And again, even for international market, 22nd is the D day. Okay, watch out for 22nd. So I think I covered much more in detail. So any doubts, you can call me. You have my number. And again, I am telling you, I'm not a SEBI registered investment advisor. So kindly, do your homework before, investing in any stock, or consult your financial advisors. So thanks a lot. Bye.